This is how you can scrape unlimited leads from Instagram. This works for every single niche, provided your niche actually hangs out on Instagram. It's completely legal. We are not doing anything crazy, none of the illegal activities. The data which is provided to you, like the email addresses and the phone numbers, you actually save a lot of money because you don't have to verify these emails. Like if you had to like scrape leads from like Apollo or something else, you have to verify the emails because they keep on changing. But the emails you scrape from Instagram, they're 100% verified and you don't have to verify them. The phone numbers are also legit, and the best part is you're gonna get like a much higher response rate because the people who like just try to think, the person who puts his Gmail or his phone number in the bio, he obviously wants to be contacted over there, right? So this is pretty powerful. It's absolutely free of cost. You can like scrape unlimited leads from Instagram, like literally unlimited. There's absolutely zero limits. You can do it completely free of cost using free tools, everything. And I'm going to show you how. This is completely on autopilot. You don't have to go to each and every single profile manually and do the work. Anyways, the first step is you have to create like a new Instagram profile. So what I'm going to do is open up a new Chrome profile and just like create a new profile basically. Let's say I come here, I go to instagram.com and I'll go to sign up. The reason we do this, by the way, in case you're wondering, is there's a slight risk your account can be banned. I scrape like thousands of accounts using my Instagram accounts and I've never been banned. But I don't want you to risk your account. Like if you have a good account with like hundreds and thousands of followers, like I don't want you to risk it. So it's better you create like a new account for scraping, because even if it gets banned, you can just create like a new one. So that's something we are gonna do, and it's pretty easy. It should not take like a lot of brain cells to figure out how you can create like a new Instagram account. I'll just use like what's an email which I can use which I've not previously used. I think this one. So just use any random email address, create any password, put in your name, any username. Yeah, maybe this. Just click on sign up and your date of birth. And we received a code in the email. I don't think so. I'm actually logged in on that email address. No, so I'll have to log in. Just a second. I hope the password is just basically create a new Instagram account, not that difficult. So we should have received a code. Uh, we did not receive a code. Sawmill captions at the rate gmail.com. Why did we not get the code? Uh, yeah, basically some issues we're facing. All mail spam. Yep. 813406. 813406. I don't know why it went to spam though. Like Instagram is sending out the mail, bro. Like, why are you putting it in spam? I hope I put the right code. 813406. I think we did the right thing. Yep. So now your account is created and you're pretty much good to go. I'll always suggest that you can do it with the existing accounts as well. Like, I've not genuinely faced any issues or something, but it's better if you use like a new one. And once you're done with that, just install any one of these two extensions. I've used both of them. Both of them work absolutely fine. Both of them are legit. I've added the link to both of these extensions just in case in the future, like a particular one becomes paid or like there are issues with something or you cannot download one. Just download any one of these two extensions, and I'm gonna copy this and open it up. So you simply just go to the Chrome extension and you can add it. Just click on add extension and both of them work, like both of them work the exact same way. I'm just gonna copy the other one as well just to show you what to do. Yeah, so even this as well, you can just simply add it and it's added already. Boom, pretty much good to go. That's all you had to do. Yep. Next step. Oh, yeah, install. After that, you have to find like a medium size account in your niche. Ideally, look with an account with like, let's say, 1,000 to 50,000, maybe like 100,000 followers. Because the very big accounts, like the people with millions of followers, like a lot of time they just like follow random people just because it helps them. Like, just a thing I've noticed. The best accounts in this is just find a medium sized account in your niche. So coaches is not my niche, but let's say I was targeting coaches, I'll be like business coach, like just trying to figure it out. uh let's say I'll just search it on Google, business coach, Instagram. Let's say this girl, digital Shivani. Let's say this person. Like, I'm just doing it live. So you can see this account is like a medium size account, and the second condition was actually they should follow like around 50 to 1,000 accounts minimum, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrape the contact details of the people they follow. We can scrape the contact details of the people who follow them as well, but any random 27,000 people can follow these people, and it's usually like a pain in the ass to like clear all these lead lists and everything. So it's much better if we just scrape the people they follow, because obviously if they're following someone, that person is like a legit person, right? So one thing you can do is just go to their following and search coach to see if they genuinely follow like coaches and all. And over here we can see like a lot of people who are like coaches, she follows them. So this is a random account. Just find any account in your niche, and yeah, just for, let's say I'm trying to target coaches, then I'm gonna just copy her username, like this thing, and yep, all I have to do is just simply copy it and we move on to the next step. The following range should be between 500 to 1,000 accounts. Like more than that, it's not usually an issue, but it should not be like less than 50. Ideally, they should be following at least like 200 people minimum, like just for it to be worth it. And you might be wondering why medium sized accounts, larger accounts with like millions of followers, they often follow fewer people because like ego thing obviously, and they just have like random people in their following list. And medium sized account, they follow like genuine people, and it's just better, at least in my opinion. And once you're done with that, you just copy the username, like the exact name. This should be the main thing. The username should be copied exactly as it is. And if you're wondering like what's the username, uh, where did it go? I think I closed the tab. So this was the username. Why is it? Yeah, the username should be copied exactly. And now that the username is copied, once again, just double checking it, just copy it once again. And all you have to do is start the lead scraping process from now. Just go to the toolbar and open any one of these extensions, like you're gonna find them over here. So either you can open this one or you can open Growman. It doesn't really matter. So this is gonna like open up, and we have two options. Either we can extract the followers, but once again we want to extract the people who they follow, and don't select me, because then it's going to like scrape the followers of like us, our account from which we're scraping, and it's a new account, we don't follow anyone. So we just go over here and enter the IG username over here. You copy paste the exact username and you like turn off this tick. So basically, this is like how many people should be extracted, like a maximum number of people. And we don't want to have any limits, so I'm just going to turn it off. And then we have this option like extract users profile. So you either have two options. If you turn it off, then you're going to get like just the usernames. But if you're like extract the user's profile as well, so it also includes like the biography, the followers count, email address, and everything. It does take more time, but it's absolutely worth it because like it's absolutely worth it because now we can get the email addresses and the phone numbers and everything. And because in the bio they're going to have like coaches and everything, and we can use AI to only include leads which are coaches, because she might follow like her boyfriend as well, right? And he's probably like not a coach, I'm assuming that at least. So we need to clarify this. And yeah, so over here the wait interval, most people would recommend you to go with like 5 to 6 seconds in order to not get banned. I'm like I'm a risk taker, so I'm going to be like 3 seconds, meaning like in every 3 seconds one profile will be scraped. You can do it like 5 to 6 seconds if you have more patience compared to me and you want to play it safe. That's the safest thing. And if your accounts are getting banned, just increase the wait interval. But because we have like a new account, it should not be a cause of concern. Like we can just get it banned, it does not really matter. And just click on go, and you literally have to do nothing, like literally nothing. You can just chill right now. You can see all the followers, everything, and you're pretty much like good to go. You can just select all from here, and you'll see all the people who will be scraped, all the people which this lady is following over here. And you can see like email accounts, how many posts she has. You can see what the bio is. You obviously have more things, and you can use this for email marketing. You can use it for automated Instagram marketing. And in case you're wondering how exactly you do that, like how do you send like automated DMs on Instagram, in the SalesGen community, I have released a course which allows you to send out like Instagram DMs on autopilot. So that should help you out with this thing. And by the time it's opening, like you just have to wait. The typical time frame, it totally depends on like the total number of profiles we're scraping. So like it takes around 3 seconds to scrape one profile, we said that. So in around 10 seconds, like 3 profiles, and in like 1 minute around 30 profiles. So like if you wanted to scrape like let's say 300 profiles, it would take us like 10 minutes. If we wanted to scrape like let's say 1800 profiles, it will take us 60 minutes. So basically just figure out the total number of profiles. Like it just takes time, man. So one profile is being scraped in every 3 seconds, so you can just figure out the total amount of time it will take. You don't have to like open it up or do anything, just leave it running in the background, and it's automatically gonna scrape it. As you can see, like this is just scraped right now, and in 3 seconds the next one is scraped as well. The email address is everything. And yeah, so it just takes time. You can like leave it running in the background, and once we have like the scrape data, then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the next steps. Yeah, till then I'm gonna pause the video and let all of these profiles be scraped. It's gonna take like a couple of minutes, and yeah, I'll see you soon. So a couple of minutes have elapsed since I last spoke to you, since the process started, and around 222 leads have been processed. All you need to do is give it a bit more time, but the honest reality is that currently, like if I wait for it, it's gonna take me like 20 to 30 minutes more for this to process all the leads, and I don't want to wait too long to like complete the video. But the process is gonna be exactly the same. So once you're done with the process, like you can just simply click on this button called export to CSV, but you need to purchase like the paid plan if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's running over here, that's why. So I'm just gonna like wait. It's not. Yeah. So basically, if you pause it, you can export it to like basically like in the CSV format as well. I'm just gonna open Google Sheets and see if the CSV I just downloaded, if it works, because yep. So open upload, browse, and we just upload the CSV over here. And boom, the data is here. You can see the followers, the total number of posts, everything, like the phone numbers, the email addresses, all of it is over here. Like I can't see the email. Where's the freaking email? Like profile link is verified, post count, phone number, city. Emails are not present for some reason. And I think that is because we are on the paid plan. So we also have a workaround related to this. So basically, I don't know why this happened, but usually, whenever we try to export like Growman or something, it requires us to like have the pro plan, because if you don't have the pro plan, like you can only export the first 500 records, basically like the first 500 things which come out. So if you're like, let's say scrape like 1200 leads, as in the case if we waited a couple of minutes, then we can only extract the first 500. So if you want to like export all of the leads, you can simply like go over here, click on upgrade to pro, and I think it's like $10 or something, like $10 a month for like unlimited exports. So you can go ahead with it. And if you buy like the yearly plan, it's like extremely freaking like affordable. So you can do that, but I prefer, like I just don't prefer this. So what I used to do, like what I do, I myself like don't do this. So the first thing is like scroll down to the bottom of the list, the page where all the results are. Just scroll down, and if you see only like 5 or 10 records, ensure like rows per page is selected to all. And this is the exact same process with the other extension as well. IGFET, it's exactly the same. Like I think it's the same software, and like it's a white label software, and both of them have used it. So it's exactly the same. Both of them cost like $10. Everything is exactly the same. So once you have this, I'm gonna close out all the tabs and all. So you simply come over here and you click on Control A on Windows, or if you're on Mac, you hit Command A, and basically all the data is selected, and you just simply copy this. Once you're done with this, you open like once you're done, you open ChatGPT. Yep, chat.openai.com, and you ensure this is selected. You need like the paid ChatGPT plan. So if you don't have the paid plan, I'll suggest you go ahead with like the $10 thing, because that's obviously more affordable. But you should be using like the ChatGPT paid plan, like it's 2024, 2025. Maybe you're watching it after like 6 days. But yeah, select the oven model. It's the best one. So do that. Copy paste all the data which you have just copied, and scroll down to the bottom of it, and then click on enter. And then you need to copy paste this exact prompt and just paste it after the data, and boom, and just click on enter. This will take a couple of minutes. Like the O1 thing in ChatGPT, it takes more time compared to the ChatGPT 4o model, but it's obviously more smarter. And yes, it does take more time, but it makes like zero freaking mistakes, zero freaking errors. It actually analyzes all the data. Like you can do this with free ChatGPT as well, but what you'll notice is like some entries will be wrong. Like it will do a good job for the first 10 followers, and after that it's going to make mistakes, or it will like skip out entries or something like that. But this gives you like the entire thing. So yeah, the only limitation I've seen over here is that you cannot like download a CSV. Like it does not provide you like a downloadable CSV link, which is available in ChatGPT 4o. If you use the ChatGPT 4o model, then you can just simply click on one button and like directly download the CSV file. But that is something which I've personally not seen over here. So that's the issue. And once you have all the leads, then you have to just paste this prompt again. So I'm just going to copy it by the time ChatGPT is providing me the results. And it is going to take as much time. Like obviously if you have more leads, it's going to take longer. And over here, you can just be like, my niche is whatever the niche is. So over here, we were targeting coaches. My niche is coaches. So like instead of this insert niche, you just type what your niche is. So if you're like targeting lawyers, it's going to be lawyers, whatever it is. So this is the prompt, and we wait for all the entries to be given out to us. And yeah, you can do this with free chat GPT as well, but once again there are going to be like a lot of mistakes, a lot of like skipped out entries and everything. So for example, you can see like Perth skin and hair loss clinic, something like that. So this is not like a business coach, and the lady might be following it because this is the place where she like goes out to get like her skincare treatments, everything that. But we don't want to be like reaching out to these people. So what we're gonna do is paste this prompt once we have received the final output, so that we only get the data entries of coaches. And yeah, so it does take a couple of time, so you can just chill out for a minute or two, like yeah, just do whatever you want to do. I'll just pause the video for 30 seconds by the time it's processing it. Yep, so got the final response. Now we paste this prompt and boom, and it will take another 30 to 60, 90 seconds maybe. It's gonna think for a bit, and once the final output has been given out to us, I'm gonna start the video again. Like I'll pause it for a bit. I'll just show you what the process look like. Like I just wanted to start giving out basically like the first couple of entries and then show you like it actually works, and I did not do some magic behind the scenes when the video was paused out. Yeah, so it's just gonna use it big freaking brain. And another thing is you can use like ChatGPT Pro, the $200 a month subscription. That's the absolute best one. Like I don't have that, but you have ChatGPT O1 Pro over there. So use that if you have that subscription. But if you don't have that, use ChatGPT O1. It's the second best one. I know sometimes it's kind of like annoying and irritating. Like it's taking a lot of time. ChatGPT 4 would have given it to me, but it's much better to have it go like thoroughly through all the data and to give us stuff which is actually good. So yeah, basically now the CSV of the coaches is gonna come out, and it has excluded anyone who was clearly not identifying as a coach or mentor, something like that. Yep. So now I'm gonna pause the video, and once the final output is here, I'm gonna continue it again. Yep, so now the final output is here with us. So if you're using ChatGPT 4, you're gonna get like a downloadable CSV link, meaning you can click on it and it's gonna be downloaded. But if you're using the best model, which is O1, then you're gonna get something like this. And you just simply have to like click on this copy code thing, and everything is gonna be copied over here, which is the list of coaches. And now you have to either open Notepad if you're using Windows, or if you're using Mac, you have to open text edit. So I'm just gonna search text edit, and you simply click on new document, you paste it, and you click on file, save. And in the Windows, you also have to like save it. I don't know how you save it directly as a CSV in Mac. So once again, like I think I did, yeah. Let's say this is coaches. Yeah. So this is the document we just saved. So in the Mac, you click on it, you click on right click, like right click the right mouse button, whatever you want to call it. Click on get info, and over here you have this coaches.rtf. You remove rtf and you type CSV, and you click on this use CSV, and boom, you're pretty much good to go. And if you're using Windows, then it's the like exactly the same process. You can ask ChatGPT how to do that, it will tell you. But in Windows, you just open Notepad, you paste the text exactly as ChatGPT gave it to you, and you click on file, save, and just give it a name, and the format should be .csv. And once you're done, you simply like open Google Sheets up, and you just click on like blank spreadsheet. You click on file, you click on open, you click on upload over here, You click on browse and you just open up the CSV which we just saved, and this should work. You're pretty much good to go. Yeah, these few rows, like they usually contain like junk, so just select the first few rows, click on delete rows, and boom, and yep, you're pretty much like good to go. So we just clear it up a bit. So now these are all like the Instagram usernames of the people, so you can see that. You can see like the full name of these people, what it is. You can see how many followers they have, like how many people they are following. You can see all the email addresses over here. You can see like how many posts do they have, like the country code of their phone number, like what country do they belong to. I think 61 is Australia. I think so, it should be Australia. Yep. So you can see like the country code is 61. So you can use this for WhatsApp marketing as well, SMS marketing, phone number. You can like write personalized first lines using the stuff in the bio. So for example, you have extensions called get add-ons, like basically complicated stuff. You can play around with it if you want to. Just search GPT for sheets, and you can use these things to like write personalized first lines to use in your outreach. You can use it to like reach out to people using like the username. We have like, I've created an entire guide on how you can send out like unlimited DMs on Instagram on complete autopilot. Like you can see it over here, automated Instagram outreach system. So you can follow it from here, do it, and yeah, you can send DMs on autopilot. So this is data in front of you, live in front of you. This only includes like coaches, like exactly the niche which you want. So you can change it. Instead of like coaches, you can use some other niche. This has the exact same email addresses which they want to be contacted on because they gave it out themselves. It has the exact same phone number which they gave out themselves. And this is pretty freaking powerful. So in like a couple of minutes, we generated like hundreds of leads for free. And you can just do it like, just have 2 to 3 accounts and just scrape like thousands of leads in one day. Like when you're chilling or maybe you're going to sleep, just leave it running. And by the next day, you're going to have like leads for the entire month. And that is how you do it. Yeah. Have a beautiful, fantastic day ahead. And that's all you had to do. Take care, people.